Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Bibigyang linaw ang mga usaping nagbibigay ng interes sa mga kababayan. Sasagutin ang mga katanungan tungkol sa mga isyong may kinalaman sa mga overseas Filipinos. Magbibigay ng mga impormasyon at kaalaman para sa mga mamamayan. Ito ang Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Sabayang mapapakinggan sa radyo at mapapanood live online dito lang sa Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM.
Live, online, on air, and on ground. Kabayan Radio 94.3.
The first and the only Filipino radio station in Qatar, Kabayan Radio 94.3. You are listening to Kabayan Radio 94.3, the first and only Filipino radio station in Qatar. We are taking radio to a whole new level. Kabayan Radio 94.3. Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan!
A wonderful evening mga kabayan. You are tuned in to the first and the only Filipino radio station here in Qatar, Kabayan Radio 94.3. And I hope you are all having a wonderful Saturday evening. Isang malamig at isang maulan na araw po sa inyong lahat. And of course, this is another episode of Usapang Kabayan. Kasama niyo po ako si Kenzo. And later on, makakasama din natin si Ate Girl. And tonight, ano nga ba ang pag-uusapan natin? I'm sure that many of you still have that FIFA fever, di ba? Katatapos lang yan 3 weeks or a little over 3 weeks ago. And many of us still have that hangover, di ba? With all the festivities and all the events that were happening in Qatar. And marami din sa atin, mga kababayan natin dito, mga Pilipino, have been able to participate as volunteers, as people who contributed greatly to the success of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. And tonight, we are going to interview and meet some of these individuals who have been part of the games. At sisimulan natin yan mula sa magkapatid na makakasama natin ngayong gabi. Walang iba kundi si Regina Gail Bernabe and Gabriel Ray Bernabe. Hello?
Hello po.
Yes, magandang gabi sa inyo.
Magandang gabi po. Magandang gabi.
By the way, to all the listeners who might be familiar with our program before na Kids on Air, Gabriel or Gab is actually RJ Gab. So, napapanood na ulit natin siya ngayon dito, live na live sa Kabayan Radio. So, first question ko, during the FIFA World Cup, what was it that you contributed for the games? Or ano yung ginawa ninyo during the games? Maybe I can start with Gab.
Well, I was part of the MFEC dance group here in Qatar, and we were all performing during the national day for Qatar.
I see. Okay, so you were performing on the last day, which was on the 18th of December, if I'm not mistaken.
So.
Okay, so that was the national day and the finals night, right?
Yes.
Okay. So ano yung pinerform mo during that particular event?
Left and Right by Jungkook and Dynamite by BTS.
Oh, okay. Puro mga pang Korean K-pop music. Are you into K-pop music?
Not much.
Not much. But you actually look like a Korean because of your eyes. Medyo singkit eh. Iba din yung mata eh. Pero, how long did you prepare for that particular dance? Dalawang kanta yan, di ba? So how was the preparation for that?
The preparation, it was really, really good.
Mm-hmm. So how many times did you have to practice?
We have to practice on 17 to 18.
Oh, 17 to 18 only, just for 2 days?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So it was very quick rehearsals for all of you. So si ate naman, tatanungin ko si Regina, what were you doing during the FIFA World Cup?
I volunteered as FIFA Won the Flag Bearer.
Okay.
It was a match between Belgium and Morocco.
During the match between Belgium and Morocco, you were one of the flag bearers. So ano yung flag na bitbit mo during
the
that time?
small FIFA, the one
I see.
blue, color blue, and written FIFA.
Okay. So how was that experience? Can you tell me about that experience?
It was a bit nerve-wracking because while you were in the entrance, you could see all the people and like the players are behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And if once you enter, you will see all. It was a full stadium. It was very nerve-wracking.
Saan stadium nga ulit ito?
Alto Mama po.
Alto Mama. And Alto Mama has like over 40,000 seating capacity. So were you amazed about, the huge crowd that were there? And you were actually in the middle of that, right?
Yes, I was very nervous. And it was very cold in the field, so...
Malamig dun sa field?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I had goosebumps at that time.
Okay, kasi I was like thinking maybe yung temperature doon sa field would be the same as the temperature dun sa seating area for all the viewers. So it was much colder.
It was much colder in the field.
I didn't know about that. And yeah. I would like to know, muna siguro, how were you able to get these particular roles? So, paano ba kayo nakapasok as volunteers, as performers, or as flag bearer for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 22? Did you have to audition or submit an application for that? Can I start with Regina?
My mom submitted an application. My mother's work emailed us about the volunteering, and my mother submitted my name. And my mom just came home one day after work, and she was like, "You are chosen to be FIFA flag bearer." And
oh, okay. So there was just an application that was submitted, and then they screened it. They screened your the applications, and you were chosen.
yes.
Lucky. One of the lucky chosen ones. How about you, Koy? Did you have to dance in front of, a panel or a group of people before they choose you to be one of the dancers?
Well, before I started, I was a bit nervous there, and when I got to the Mall of Qatar stage, I was so shocked that there were so many people there.
Okay.
And then after that, me and my friends dance, I was so happy when it all ended.
I see. Okay, so this was already during the performance, right? But how did you get to be asked to perform? Did you apply for it, or did you audition to be part of the group that will be performing?
My mom told me that I have to join the Q crew dance group, and then I was a little bit shy for that. But then I really wanted to try, so I said yes.
I see. Okay, but were you dancing already prior to the World Cup? Have you been dancing in a lot of school events or in other occasions or events here in Qatar? So what kind of dance were you doing before?
Before, well, I was doing like solo dances, and me and my friends did the same dance at the Mall of Qatar.
I see. Okay, Ate would like to say something about that.
It was his second time dancing in front of a huge stage,
Okay.
in front of a huge audience,
Okay.
in the Education City. His first time was in Mall of Qatar.
Okay. So for which event was that? Also for the FIFA or something else?
I think it was the recital for their dance classes.
I
in
see.
MFEC.
Okay. So you joined a dance class and then you formed a group from there, and that particular group was, was selected to be part of the performers for the FIFA World Cup. So. Matanong ko lang, what are the exciting things that you have discovered on that particular experience? And maybe I can start with Ate Regina.
Since I'm a homeschool student, I don't interact much with other people especially other nationalities. But since when I arrived at the meeting area, there were no other Filipinos. It was just me. I was very nervous starting like conversations with other people. I realized I'm actually a very sociable person. I'm a very social person, and I'm able to work well with other people regardless of their nationalities.
Right. Actually, it's a very good opportunity, di ba, na maka-mingle ulit tayo with a lot of people, especially during the time of pandemic where we are staying just in our homes for like about 2 years. And especially in your case as someone who is homeschooling, talagang medyo napalayo ng kaunti. Nagkaroon ng distansya with a lot of people. And it has been good to know that you were able to, practice that social skills and realize din na talagang, okay pala ako dito at nagagawa ka pala to. Hindi ko lang siguro nagawa dahil nga nagkaroon ng pandemic and all that stuff. So how about you, Kuya? During that particular experience, what is the most exciting things that you have discovered?
Well, things that I've discovered. Well, there was so many people. Yeah, and it was a really, really big stage there.
But did you get nervous during the performance?
Not so much.
Not so much. I'm sure your family is there cheering for you. That's why.
And all of my tita and titos.
Your tita and titos, and of course your parents, your ate would be there, right? Yeah. And syempre, since pinag-uusapan natin ang FIFA World Cup, ay hindi mawawala dyan ang mga football players. Are there like football players that you got to meet up close? Meron ba kayong mga na-meet na up close? Si ate, umuowa na.
Yung mga Morocco players po, since nasa tabi po namin sila, well, they were passing by. Some of them like gave us handshakes, gave us high fives, even pats on the head. It was very... I'm not really a big fan of football, but if I knew like they were great players, I would have asked for a jersey.
Okay. And they would have given it, for sure. Kasi talagang...
Like the end of the game, some of the players were like throwing away their jerseys to the crowd.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So you could have just simply requested for one, right?
Yes, from one of them.
Sana kumuha ka. Sayang din souvenir yan. For sure, matutuwa sa na mami at daddy. But how about you, Kuya? Is there anyone that you have met?
Neymar, because I'm a really big fan of Brazil. And I was so sad that they were lost by Croatia. But then after that, I noticed that Neymar really loves to dance and is really, really good at football.
Right, all right. He was actually even dancing when they scored a goal. If I'm not mistaken, this was a match with Japan. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, ano. So talagang sumasayaw din sila. And they really know how to be festive sa Brazil. That's why. But did you get a chance to meet Neymar?
No.
Not really.
Not really.
Sayang, ano? It was almost there. But for sure, nag-enjoy ka din naman throughout all these particular experience that you've had. If there is one word on how you would describe your experience for FIFA, one word lang, what would that be?
Awesome.
Awesome. How about that?
Unexpectedly amazing.
Unexpectedly amazing.
I wasn't expecting anything since I didn't know how it would go, who I would meet. It was very amazing.
But how did it help you, like personally, on a personal level? What do you think is the contribution of FIFA to you as a teenager?
I think it made me want to put myself out there more, meet more people, open more opportunities for myself. I think that FIFA contributed a lot to that.
Okay. Did you get to have a lot of friends from that event?
I actually befriended someone who is Egyptian in the FIFA.
Okay. And you still get to communicate with them up to now. Wow, that's a very good experience. How about you, Kuya?
Well, I got so many friends since I started my dance. Like some of the Q crew and my group too.
Right. Are you looking forward to more to participate into more events like this in the future?
Yes, of course.
Yes, and would you recommend other, kids or teenagers at your age na talagang mag-join din sa ganito?
Yes, we
So, what can you say to all the lalo na kung teenager yan, for Rijana, anong masasabi mo sa teenagers na nanonood or nakikinig sa atin ngayon on why they should participate into this kind of activity or adventure? Pwede natin sabihin adventure.
I think we should really put ourselves out there more since I entered the FIFA. It opened up opportunity to be a host in this radio station, Kabayan Radio, and I think it really opens up more opportunities as we put ourselves out there more.
All right. How about you, Kuya? Mga ka-age natin, mga grade schoolers to, di ba?
Well, they should participate so they can be a little bit free from their sadness and enjoy.
Yeah, it contributes to a lot of joy, di ba? Yung pagsali sa mga ganito. Well, we are very happy for you here at Kabayan. And we are also proud that you have represented, our community, the Filipino community, in a world stage. Kasing laki ng FIFA World Cup. And we are just very happy for you. And just before we end this segment, netong ating usapan, I would just like to ask, is there anyone that you would like to greet on air? Mga kaibigan nyo, yung mga na-meet mo in that event, or mga kaklase, kamag-anak, who's listening to us right now.
Greetings to our dad who is still at work. Take care and we love you po.
And I want to greet all of my friends who are at one of my friends' birthday party, and we hope that our nanay and tatay will be safe, and our lola too, and our titos and cousins.
All right. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations. We are so proud of you. And again, kasama natin ngayon dito sa studio ang magkapatid, the Bernabes siblings na sina Gabriel or Gab and Richana. So again, thank you very much. Maya-maya lamang ay makakasama din natin dito sa studio, live the live, si RJ Andy. And of course, ang isa pa sa pinagmamalaki natin din na Filipino who have contributed and have shown his talent not only to the people of Qatar but to the whole world during the FIFA World Cup. Walang iba kundi si Mr. Michael Conjusta. We'll just go on a very short break. We'll be back shortly.
Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Bibigyang linaw ang mga usaping nagbibigay ng interes sa mga kababayan. Sasagutin ang mga katanungan tungkol sa mga isyong may kinalaman sa mga overseas Filipinos. Magbibigay ng mga impormasyon at kaalaman para sa mga mamamayan. Ito ang Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Sabayang mapapakinggan sa radyo at mapapanood live online. Dito lang sa Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM.
The current time is 7:46.
Ano tong mga damit sa karton? Nagbawas ka ba ng mga damit sa cabinet?
Oo, kailangan natin ng paglalagyan para sa mga bagong biling damit.
Libre ba to?
Hindi, pero nabili ko ito sa murang halaga kasi ang Red Tag ay nagkaroon ng sale hanggang 70% off.
Wow! Tara na at magmadali para makakuha ng magandang produkto na abot kayang presyo. Diskwento ay aplikado sa lahat ng Red Tag stores. Red Tag, Qatar's favorite value fashion and home destination. Terms and conditions apply.
Live, online, on air, and on ground. Kabayan Radio 94.3.
The first and the only Filipino radio station in Qatar, Kabayan Radio 94.3. You're listening to Kabayan Radio 94.3, the first and only Filipino radio station in Qatar. We are taking radio to a whole new level. Kabayan Radio 94.3. For your advertising needs, please contact Kabayan Radio Sales and Marketing Team at 44994943 or email at info@kabayanfm.com. Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM, bringing your business to the Filipino and international communities. Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! your advertising needs, please contact Kabayan Radio Sales and Marketing Team at 44994943 or email at info@kabayanfm.com. Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM, bringing your business to the Filipino and international communities. Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Bibigyang linaw ang mga usaping nagbibigay ng interes sa mga kababayan. Sasagutin ang mga katanungan tungkol sa mga isyong may kinalaman sa mga overseas Filipinos. Magbibigay ng mga impormasyon at kaalaman para sa mga mamamayan. Ito ang Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Sabayang mapapakinggan sa radyo at mapapanood live online dito lang sa Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM.
The current time is 7:49.
Time check is brought to you by Daiso Japan. Most products from 7 Qatari Riyals. Now open at City Center, Doha, first floor.
Live, online, on air, and on ground. Kabayan Radio 94.3.
The first and the only Filipino radio station in Qatar, Kabayan Radio 94.3. You are listening to Kabayan Radio 94.3, the first and only Filipino radio station in Qatar. Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Bibigyang linaw ang mga usaping nagbibigay ng interes sa mga kababayan. Sasagutin ang mga katanungan tungkol sa mga isyong may kinalaman sa mga overseas Filipinos. Magbibigay ng mga impormasyon at kaalaman para sa mga mamamayan. Ito ang Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Sabayang mapapakinggan sa radyo at mapapanood live online dito lang sa Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM.
Once again, a wonderful evening and welcome back to Usapang Kabayan. And again, my name is Kenzo. And right now, kasama ko as my co-host, again, is my partner.
Hello, partner. This is RJ Andy po. Magandang gabi sa ating lahat.
And yes, partner, sino nga ba ang makakasama natin ngayong gabi na to sa second part ng ating kwentuhan?
Well, no need for a long introduction. We've already known him for quite some time, mga kabayan. We've got the graffiti artist ng Doha, Qatar, Filipino-based po, mga kabayan. We have Sir Michael Conhosta.
Good evening po.
Good evening. Kamusta ka po?
Okay naman po. This is, I think, hindi lang second time, third time na yata dito sa Kabayan ka.
You've been here for
Suki-suki na.
for a number of times. Pero meron lang akong gustong malaman. Unang tanong ko siguro.
Diretso agad.
Agad. Kasi may nakita kasi akong post na I think it was earlier this morning or kanina ko lang nakitang umaga sa Facebook ni Michael. And nandoon nakalagay, nagkaroon ka ng award for from a retail fast food sa Philippines na Mr. Hustle.
Yes.
So Mr. Hustle ka ba talaga?
Yes.
From way back then? Because this was in the 90s, right? So makukonsider mo ba yung sarili mo na talagang Mr. Hustle?
Yes, Mr. Hustle talaga ako. Even my co-artist here in Qatar, nagugulat sila kasi mabilis akong kumilos. Yung kumbaga hindi nila na-expect na yung itong trabahong to, tapos ko kagad. Example na lang natin itong sa FIFA World Cup. They assigned me to do the graffiti na ang size ng graffiti wall is 2 meter by 4 meter and I have only 3 to 4 hours lang. Pero natatapos ko siya. Compare sa ibang artist sa ibang stadium, kasi alternatan kami sa na ibang lahi, hindi sila nakakatapos. Kaya ako, good thing ako yung na-picture nila kasi natatapos ko ng buo.
Yes.
Kaya nagugulat sila, paano mo ginagawa? Parang ang bilis na 3 to 4 hours lang tapos mo yung isang malaking board.
Right.
So
going back to the Mr. Hustle.
Mr. Hustle talaga.
Etong certificate na to na-receive mo way back in the mid-90s. And you were working for a fast food in the Philippines. So what changed from then? Paano ka napunta into being an artist that you are now?
Actually, that time marunong na ako magpinta. I'm a working student, work in fast food chain in the morning, then papasok ako ng gabi as architectural student. So hindi ko natapos yun pero kasi may offer na ako dito sa Qatar going here. So, kumbaga yung offer na yun na ginrab ko na kasi that time yung mga panahon yun need budget, family budget, Kaya ginrab ko na yun, even though na hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin ko rito sa Qatar. Basta inaccept, sabi lang sa akin ng amo kong friends, you know how to draw, make sample, that's it. 1 month, lipad na kagad dito.
Okay, since na-mention niya, partner, no, about your plans in coming to Qatar, it has always been your plan talaga na mag-abroad? Or was it
Wala
like
talaga.
splurge of the moment?
Wala talaga. As in, wala. Tinry ko lang kasi nga, sabi na rin ng family na, why you don't try to work abroad? Then after that, medyo, una ayoko, lahat naman, bagong dating, tapusin ko lang itong kontrata na to, ayoko na. Pero pag nasanay ka na, nag-enjoy ka na, nakukuha mo na yung lifestyle dito sa Doha, nag-enjoy ka na. Hanggat umabot na ako ngayong taon na to, no?
Ilan
Imagine,
years ka
from
na?
1998 to
1998. You do the math.
2024.
In fairness, I wasn't born that year, huh? Wow! Oh,
Pero nearly quarter of a century na. 2023 na ngayon. So, 25 years na. Magsa-silver anniversary na.
By October,
so on a
September.
personal note, how old are you? Wow!
Tanda na.
Okay.
Pero nabanggit mo, no, that kumbaga, you already had like that artistic side of you from even before, kahit nung hindi mo pa talaga siya ginagawa on the professional capacity. Ano yung naging influence mo or sino yung naging pinakamalaking artistic influence mo?
Yes.
Actually, wala eh. Lahat ng magagaling gusto ko eh. Pero, siyempre, nag-iisa si Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh,
Kasi
okay.
wala nang, bukod sa magaling siya mag-drawing, alam mo, scientific din kasi yung lahat ng gawa niya. So, compare sa ibang artist. Pero lahat gusto ko eh. Alam mo yung, wala akong ano na, siya lang, hindi eh. Gaya iba-iba kasi ang style din ng artist. Mayroong modern, may classic.
Yes.
So modern, siguro si Picasso. Kasi medyo lively yung mga gawa niya din, colorful. Then sa classic, si Da Vinci, Michelangelo. So wala talagang lahat
Talagang
gusto
sinusunod
ko.
mo.
Oo, hindi lang sa art, sculpture, gustong-gusto ko yan. Basta may makita ako, gusto kong gayahin, alam mo yung parang gusto mong ipasok yung sarili mo sa mga gawang ganon. So,
Pero ito, during the FIFA World Cup, your experience has been really amazing kasi you were going to different stadiums almost every day at nagpipinta ka doon. And kumbaga, doon ka din talaga nagkaroon ng matinding spotlight, not only in Qatar but across the world. You've been featured in a lot of newspapers, magazines,
Not
and
only here
even
in Qatar,
televisions. Yeah, so kahit saan.
Kahit saan.
So, yung medium na ginagamit mo doon is more on graffiti, 'di ba? Parang mural painting. So, was that something na talagang yun yung pinaka-komportable ka na medium or ito talaga yung gustong-gusto mo? Or did you start off doing other things and then later on, kumbaga, I think I can also do this?
I'm doing other art. Actually, my job in Qatar is interior decor. So I'm
it's
doing
quite
design of the house. Painting. House painting, like sky finish. Recently na lang nag-start yung mga mural painting sa wall eh. Especially, dati pa, nagmumural na ako sa mga bahay. Kasi ayun nga yung part ng job, ayun yung job ko, yung gumagawa ko ng interior painting. So merong mga kliyente na syempre, can you draw my kids room, mga Spider-Man? Doon nag-start yun. So hanggang sa naging mabenta na ganun sa kanila yung yung mga friends nila. Mahal, can you draw my kids room? Lahat ganun ang ginagawa ko. Hanggang sa umabot na sa, hindi lang sa private, maging mga commercial buildings na, restaurant, ayun ang ginagawa ko. Kumbaga nag-evolve from classic nagiging modern na. So okay lang din, sabay sa agos kasi kumikita at nag-enjoy din naman ako.
And by the way, partner, right now naka-stream yung mga ginawa ni Mr. Michael Conjusta nung FIFA. And talagang ang daming stadium na nagawan mo. And talagang na-finish mo, no?
Isa ka sa naka-witness ko.
Yes, I was there I think it was Al Janub Stadium.
Al Janub Stadium,
Yes.
match of Japan and Croatia, I think. Ayan.
Kaya nga minsan, nagwo-wonder ako, we do have good days and we do have bad days. How do you, or where do you find inspiration? Kung papaano mong ipalabas yung pagiging creative mo in such project?
Ewan ko, bigla na lang lumalabas eh. Pero ang inspirasyon ko talaga lagi, syempre family ko. I need
Yes.
to earn.
Uh-huh.
Especially dito, wala naman akong kaplan. I work as a freelance, under by my sponsor, allowed ako. So, alam mo yung kailangan ibigay mo yung best mo para sa kanila. So, hindi naman pwedeng basta gagawa na lang ako. So, pangit naman ganun. Kaya suggest, ang ano ko din sa ibang artist na give their best, maliit o malaking trabaho. Kasi, ang purpose mo dito is makakuha ka pa ng next client.
That's right.
Kasi pag pangit, sino kukuha sa'yo? Diba? Paano ka nire-refer sa ibang kliyente?
Pero sure na sure ako ngayon. Madami na kumakontak sa'yo para maging clients.
Actually, hindi ko alam paano
Gusto ko sana papintahan yung room ko. Yung mga pusa ko, 4 kami, tas andun ako.
Depende daw sa budget mo. Pag international yung...
Pwede ba shout out na lang?
Wala nang problema. Depende sa schedule. Wala naman.
Mababas ako.
Pero binabanggit ni Andy kanina, no, yung inspiration. Kasi marami sa mga artists, when they create an art, meron talaga silang kailangan na may particular day, kumbaga may moment na magkikick in yun at para mailabas nila. Minsan nga iba, mas komportable sila early in the morning, iba late at night. May mga ganon. Etong during the FIFA, may certain hours. So how are you doing it?
No choice Kailangan gawin ko Kasi I have limited time, 3 to 4 hours lang.
Yes,
Minsan
yes.
nga naging 2 hours pa kasi pag dumadating ako sa stadium, wala pa yung canvas, ako pa magkakabit. So kumbaga na less na yung oras ko. So no choice, kailangan gawin ng mabilisan, pero wag naman mabilis na pangit.
Right.
Kasi
pero for context,
really, matagal na ako nagpipinta, pero iba yung level ng pipa
Right.
Yung hindi mo gumagawa ka na may kaba ka pa rin. Kasi really, imagine how many people watching you.
Exactly.
Taking photos, taking selfies. So doon pa na kinakabang ka na habang gumagawa ka ng design na to, gumagana yung utak mo kung ano yung susunod mong gagawin. Kasi on the spot
Right.
Gaya ng hindi naman pwedeng sinabing ang match bukas is Japan and ganyan iisipin mo lang Japan at saka ano lang. So, syempre mag-iisip ka pa on the spot ng kung ano pang idadagdag mo para mabuo yung canvas mo.
Right.
So, meron din kasi minsan yung mga coordinator, may gusto sila na hindi mo naman napag-isipan na on the spot, gusto namin ganito.
May na-envision pala sila.
Oo.
And they really
Gaya nung
like
sa
the last minute.
gaya sa Altumama, that time is match ng France I think and Morocco, pero they did not allow me to make the murals related sa match. So something na kakaiba na pangmatagalan na kasi yung ginawa kong wall doon is cement, not canvas na removable. So gusto nila pang matagalan na. So they suggest, gusto namin bata, may hawak na bola. So gumawa ako ng 3 bata na parang sharing silang holding the ball. Ganun lang. So at least nandoon pa siya sa Atomama, hindi na nila tinanggal yun.
Pero for context, para sa mga nakikinig at nanonood sa atin ngayon live sa ating Facebook streaming, yung ginagawa mo na graffiti or mural painting during the FIFA World Cup, ay ito yung, kumbaga, pinipinta mo siya just few hours before the start of the match para habang pumapasok yung mga tao ay nakikita kanilang nagpe-paint. And then,
entertainment sa kanila.
yes, part of the entertainment. And at the same time, pag natapos mo na si painting, doon na din sila magsa-selfie.
Actually, hindi pa nga tapos nag-selfie na sila. Kaya meron
Na-witness ko
instances.
yan. Na-witness ko.
ko.
Yung sinasabi niya, na-witness ko to. Let me just share it to you guys para makita niyo kung gaano ka-challenging for Mr. Michael's part. At saka maa-amaze ka Kasi nagsimula kami, I was with another kabayan staff. Nagsimula kami, talagang wala pang naisip si Mr. Michael. Sabi niya, dapat iba. So we were there. Alam mo ba, 1 hour lang niyang ginawa. Hindi totoo yung 3 to 4 hours. It was 1 hour. I was there.
You're a witness.
I was a witness. Sabi ko, paano ginawa niya? Ako nga, hindi ako makagawa ng isang ganyan. Stick lang yung kaya ko sa tao. Diba? Sabi ko, kaya talagang nag-interview ako sa kanya kasi nga nakaka-amaze. Imaginein mo, binigyan sila ng 3 to 4 hours. Pero nagawa niya ng 1 hour. Yung parang, talagang walang spaces, walang empty spaces sa ginawa niya. So, amazing.
Thank you.
For sure, mahal ka na. Wow.
So isa yun sa mga challenges siguro na meron during the FIFA World Cup gig that you had, yung pagpipinta na kumbaga talagang on the spot. Ano pa yung mga additional or mga iba pang challenges na hinarap mo nun during that particular time?
So, I think yung paglalakad, everyone experiencing this.
Oh, yes.
Grabe. Pero enjoy.
Nakaka-lose ng weight.
Oo. Pero ayun yung mga nakakalusong pipa. Yung paglalakad,
Yes.
yung ingay sa station, yung mga gano'n.
Yung mga nag-cheer. Andun pa sa metro station, talagang alug-alug yung train.
But that's something that actually a lot of people are looking for right
Yes,
now.
yes,
Namimiss nila.
yes, oo.
Yes, we miss that. Really.
Pero again, challenging nga. Kasi kung almost every day ka nagpipinta during that time, medyo talagang the struggle is real.
Yes, struggle talaga. Kasi nakakapagod din. Kaya yung kahit na may access ka sa loob, pwede ka manood. Hindi ka na, hindi na ako nanonood. Kasi once na, for example, ang game match is 10 p.m., once na pumasok yung tao, pwede na ako umuwi. So umuwi na ako instead na mag-stay pa ako doon. Kasi ipapahinga ko na. At mahirap din mahirap makipagsabayan din sa maraming tao pag pauwi So, ganun yung ginagawa
Tsaka dinudumog siya. Alam mo yung gumagawa pa siya, nakikita ko yung struggle niya. Can we take a picture first with the artist? Ganyan. Ay, hindi to matatapos.
Sabi ko, hindi pa tapos. Later, sabi ko. Kasi hindi ako matatapos kung lahat maggaganon. Kaya minsan nag-i-strict din ako na, wait, I draw first before...
Naging guardian niya ako for a night.
So talagang medyo challenging
Yes.
Kasi yung iba rin sa mga spectator, gusto nila makapagpa-picture na, ayaw na nila ng pag natapos pa. Kasi nga, ang iniisip din nila, dagsa na yung tao at wala na silang chance makapagpa-picture.
Yes, that's right.
So yun, kaya inaalaw ko na, sige, kahit vlog pa lang nagagawa, papapicture na sila. Then, ang nakakatuwa, lahat sila tinatag ako sa social media ko. Okay. So, sinishare ko rin yung mga post nila, yung mga kaya nakakatuwa. Tapos yung iba, nag-i-invite mag-lunch. Alam mo,
yung mga ganun invitation.
Nag-i-invite sila mag-lunch. Kaso nga walang time. Walang time talaga. Tapos yung iba, gustong bilhin yung painting, lalo na yung mga, I think mga Brazilian sila Mexican. Gusto nilang bilhin yung painting. Kaso sabi ko, hindi ko pwedeng ibenta hindi ko pag-aari. It's property of Supreme Committee.
Yes.
So, ayun. At update ko lang regarding sa mga paintings na ginawa ko. So, total is 22 paintings yon. So, tinanong ko sa SC kung saan mapupunta yung mga paintings na yun kasi maraming nagtatanong sa akin kung binibenta nila. Sabi ng isa sa coordinator is iniipon nila lahat yon. Then parang plano nilang i-auction yon, then yung mga kikitain is ipupunta sa charity.
Oh, that's a
Ayun
good
ang sabi
cause.
sa akin ng
That's a
isang
good cause.
manager at saka nung coordinator sa SC, Supreme
That's
Committee.
actually very good to know. Na talaga mapupunta sa charity. So, you have mentioned the SC. So, how were you able to be part of this FIFA World Cup as an artist? How were you contacted? Nag-submit ka ba ng CV or application?
It started nung pa lang, Arab Cup.
Okay.
Lusail Super Cup. 3 days bago yung event na yon, tinawagan ako ng isa sa mga SC. If I can participate with them as a mural artist, sabi ko, that time napapaisip pa ako kasi alam ko yung hirap yung travel, yung madaming tao.
Tsaka yung pressure na din, no?
Yung pressure na limited oras lang tapos may mga gusto silang paggawa sa'yo na baka hindi mo magawa. Ayun ang mga ina-expect ko, baka hindi ko magawa. Kabado ako. Siyempre, everyone is watching you. So, tinanong ko, by the way, ma'am, paano niyo po nakuha yung number ko? Sabi niya, from Ministry of Culture and Sports. So after that, hindi na ako nakasay ng no. Okay, no problem.
Kasi it's a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah,
and then, representing your country, it's a big thing. Right?
Also, from Ministry, imagine.
Yes.
The question is, how they know my number? So, they know my number sa mga event din nila dati na ako ang nananalo sa mga pa-contest nila.
That's right.
So, tumatak na siguro ako sa kanila, kaya na-refer na nila ako sa ibang agency or office dito ng Qatar, like the Supreme Committee. Tapos then, after that, parang, okay, ikaw na rin yung kukunin namin, they enjoy. yung ginawa ko sa sa Lucille Super Cup at nasama pa nga ako sa isang video commercial nila. Then after that, parang, Mike, ikaw ulit kukunin namin, continue na for FIFA. Wala nang usapan kung magkano, ganito, anong gagawin, sagot ba namin materials, diretso na. So hanggang, ayun, dire-diretso na.
usapan ng, ng
Oo,
charge. Talagang
I love
pwede
that.
na siyang mag-demand.
Oo.
Ganun yun eh.
Ganun yun eh. Kapag ka nakita din nila yung result ng mga ginawa mo, you don't have to talk about how much, ganyan. Kasi mas pinupursue nila na ikaw talaga for that matter.
Kasi talaga namang hirap pantayan ng halaga in terms of money
course,
ang
that's art.
art, diba?
Kaya
Diba
nga
nga?
when it comes to bidding, talagang ang daming mga mayayaman na they're really gonna spend a lot because it's not about the worth of the art or the piece, mga kabayan, but it's more of like kung paano ba ginawa ng artist, kung ano ba yung passion na binuhos niya doon.
Meaning.
And the history behind it.
Yes.
That's the number one.
That's FIFA.
Exactly. The first in the Middle East, the first in the Arab region. And yung mga naglaro doon, siguro kung halimbawa ang match ay talagang naging very exciting game. Lalo na kung semifinals yan, finals.
Pinabili talaga nila yung mga as collection
See?
talaga.
Because they're asking na kung pwede bang bilhin, ganyan.
Actually, yung tickets na nga lang, di ba? Binibenta
Yes.
nga.
Oh,
yung
yes.
The final tickets.
Oo, yung mga final tickets na ang laki ng worth. Kasi for memorabilia na purpose na
You
yan.
cannot have that in the following years. It's
Exactly.
different.
Yes.
So how was your experience during the FIFA, if you can describe it?
Amazing talaga. Amazing, and I'm blessed na sa dami-dami ng artists dito sa Qatar, ako'y napili nila. Siyempre, it's a big exposure talaga, not only in Qatar, in another country also. Kasi may mga nag-interview sa akin from Colombia,
Wow.
from Brazil, tas may India. Iba-iba kasi nakikita ko na lang may mga nagtatag sa akin, iba-ibang lengguwahe, yung dyaryo, yung mga write-up. So, alam mo yun, big exposure talaga.
You definitely have a good night's sleep. No? Pag nakikita mo yung mga ganyan, it's one way of inspiring yourself too, right?
Yes.
Kasi kumbaga, your passion is now being recognized
Yes.
by a lot of people, not only the people of Qatar, pero
only the
talagang
Filipino
kahit
community.
saan.
Yes. Really. Kasi kung ikukumpara mo noon, walang mga ganyan-ganyan. Kumbaga, ngayon lang sila nagiging open din dito sa Qatar na i-recognize din not only the Qatari artists, kahit na rin yung mga expat artists, talagang binibigyan nila ng spotlight din. Kasi dati, sila lang. Ngayon parang open na sila na give chance to all. Parang ganun.
Right.
Kaya yun maganda sa Qatar. Kaya nag-stay ako dito ng matagal.
And speaking of giving chance to all, you've been blessed with this kind of opportunity, and I'm sure that you're very grateful for it. How do you plan to pay it forward? Do you have meron ka bang mini-mentor ngayon? Or meron ka bang mga ginaguide ng mga young artists on how they can also...
Gusto ko nga yan, ganyan. Siyempre, hindi naman
sign up.
Hindi naman tayo tatagal sa mundo. Gusto natin ipasa yung mga ganyang talent, di ba?
Yes.
Gusto ko, kaso wala talaga akong
Wala pang
time.
opportunity at this
Walang
point.
time. Actually, we planned that before to make a group again here in Kabayan, Qatar. Na yung mga dati last Independence Day, there you have a competition, drawing competition.
Right.
So gusto namin buuin sana yung mga batang yon, tsaka yung ibang artists outside na magbuo ng grupo, art group dito sa Qatar. Kasi walang art group dito sa Qatar eh. So, para malinang sana sila, kasi medyo busy pa. Kaya dati nagbigay ako ng na o-open natin, maggagawa tayo. Kaso medyo talagang busy after especially ngayong FIFA talaga, after FIFA, sobrang busy kasi ang daming project.
Right.
Ang daming project.
For
Really.
sure. Especially after that exposure. Pero once you get to do that, yung sinasabi nyo na pagbuo ng grupo ng mga artists dito and, empowering young artists, please do let us know here at Kabayan so that at least we can also help.
I'm with Ma'am Nelly, so we
Yes.
planned that to make that. No?
Nice.
Actually, some of the adult artists, I collect them already and I tell them, be ready. Kasi baka magkaroon tayo ng mga exhibit for Embassy Independence Day or kung saan man. At least, merong representative ang Pilipinas. Kasi I have a group here. international group, MAPS International. So every year nagkakaroon sila ng Qatar International Art Festival. So yung last year lang 300 artists around the globe yun.
Okay.
So half of that magaling pang ibang bansa, pumunta lang dito sa Qatar para mag-exhibit. So sayang kung may grupo sana, pwedeng isa lang sila doon kasi wala silang pinipili kahit bago o luma. Basta i-join mo sila doon. It's a big chance for them na mag-grow din
Totoo yan.
Tsaka mawala
Totoo
yung
yan.
hiya nila. Kasi iba, hindi pa ako pang exhibit, mahihiyain ako. Para lumabas yung, alam mo yung
Confidence
nila.
nila.
Yeah.
Minsan kailangan lang talaga lakasan ng loob
Lakasan ng
And
loob.
when you join mga ganyang contest, mga on the spot, mga drawing, painting, minsan talagang doon mas napapalabas yung skills at talent. Kasi naaalala ko during the time na hooked pa ako sa photography. Nung nagsisimula ako, ang ginawa ko,
Hiya ka pa.
ang ginawa ko, sumasali ako sa mga on-the-spot photography contest para ma-push.
Nababuild kasi yung confidence mo.
Confidence mo. Tsaka, syempre, nasa thinking mo na kailangan manalo ko, ayoko magpatalo sa kanila. Alam mo yung ganun na, talaga ilalabas mo
Yes.
Pangit naman na gagawa ka lang ng ganyan, di ba? Na hindi naman satisfied yung guest.
Right. Pati lahat na makakakita, di ba?
Lahat, kailangan give your best talaga.
But
Para
right now, I would like to know, after FIFA, what's in it for Michael Conjusta?
Super wala pa. Waiting pa rin sa mga projects.
Pero for sure, madami.
Maraming
nag-aabang,
Yes.
Maraming
awit sa'yo.
Oo, pero
Wala pang nakukuha.
wala pa.
And balita ko kanina lang.
Ayan lang.
We would like to congratulate Mr. Michael Conjusta kasi nga napili siya for the DFA.
Yes
right?
po.
Can you tell us more about it?
So, bali, Miss Jill Del Rosario from our embassy invite me last October or November na pinili po niya. By the way, maraming salamat po kay Ma'am Jill at ako po ang napili niya para to represent Qatar sa DFA
Okay.
contest. It's a contest siya na kung saan pipiliin ng DFA around the world yung mga magagandang painting na isasama nila sa calendar nila. So, swerte ko po, nakatanggap ako ng message kanina at isa ako sa napili nila.
Ang galing.
So, bali 13 paintings po yun na napili kung sa asang bansa po yun. So, may
And you're
represent
part
ako sa
of
Qatar.
that.
Wow,
So,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
imagine around the world.
Can we
Diba?
give him a round of applause, please?
So, soon po siguro ipopost ko yung paintings na ginawa ko doon. Pag na-post na rin nila.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
We want more updates, okay?
Opo.
And it's going to be for the Department of Foreign Affairs, and I'm sure,
That's right.
yes,
2023.
calendar na i-distribute nila sa iba't ibang offices nila worldwide, and I'm sure ipapamigay din nila yung mga calendars na yan
That's right.
to other dignitaries from different countries. And again, congratulations on this, a new milestone. Mainit-init na balita.
Unang
Oh, for the
pasabog
year
sa bagong
2023.
Yes. And I'm sure maraming pa tayong
I feel
pasabog
more pa.
na maririnig from Michael in the next months of this year. So aabangan natin yan. And kami dito sa Kabayan Radio ay isa sa mga...
Number one na supportive talaga. Talagang laging ini-invite
Yes.
dito. Talagang super salamat. Ngayon pa lang, talagang salamat sa Kabayang Qatar kasi kada moment ko talagang ini-invite niyo ako dito to interview para yung mga nangyayari sa akin talagang ini-interview niyo ako lagi. So maraming salamat po talaga.
You are welcome. Of course,
Yeah.
because we are so proud
Yes.
that you are representing the Filipino community
Philippines, Qatar.
and the Philippines and of course Qatar,
Yes. And
right?
at the same time, we would also like to inspire people na kung kaya ni Michael gawin yung mga ganitong bagay, ay
Yes.
kayang-kaya nyo din as
Mas
long as you
kaya
put
niya.
your passion, hard work, and determination na maabot yung gusto nyong maabot. Maabot din yan. And next time, kayo naman ang kasama namin dito.
Kasi hindi ako naniniwala na isang tao yung hindi kaya Meron niyang hidden desire na kailangan lang nila ilabas talaga yung kung ano yung gusto nila.
Konting push lang.
Konting push lang. So yung iba kasi nahihiya pa, alam mo yun. So medyo explore nila yung sarili nila kasi wala namang I believe na kada isang artist may mga masterpiece yan
Right.
na kailangan ilabas talaga.
Ilalabas ko na to.
Oo.
Feeling ko kasi magaling talaga ako mag-draw eh. Hindi ko pa lang siya na ano.
Hindi mo kasi tinatry.
For my 18 years of existence here in the world,
Ayoko nang itry.
18 years old.
Tawanan ako.
Pagtawanan kita. Unang-una. Anyway, since ito
Actually,
nga,
hindi naman sa maganda o pangit eh. How you express your
Sa akin talaga
painting, your design.
paano po yung talagang
painting.
in-express ko na lahat, pero paano pag pangit talaga? Anyway, since...
Sa iyo hindi, malay mo sa iba. Kasi hindi mo alam eh, pero merong ibang tao nakaka-relate sa ginawa mo eh.
Okay.
May ganun eh.
I will try to believe in that. Ayoko! No, ibabash ako. Anyway, kasi nasabi na natin lahat ang mga opportunities na nabigay kay Mr. Michael, and not only that, sa previous natin kanina, pinakaunang guest natin, ang Bernabe siblings. That's why we would like to thank Qatar.
Yes.
Right?
Really thank Qatar.
Yes, and of course led by Amir and Supreme Committee Qatar 2022, ang daming binigay nila na opportunity sa lahat ng mga communities na andito sa Qatar, and it wouldn't be possible kung hindi sila nag-agree na mag-take part tayong lahat dyan.
Yes.
Definitely. And we are very fortunate to be here in this part of the world during the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 to experience lahat ng festivities na meron, ano, and be amazed.
Once in a lifetime, no?
Yeah, and be amazed with how the country was able to, handle and be able to showcase the hospitality of the people of Qatar, at kung paano talaga mag-organize ng isang mega event na naging masasabi natin very smooth ng ano,
Talaga.
That's
and
right.
very successful. Exactly.
Compare sa mga previous FIFA. Talagang ito ang the best.
Yes.
Zero crime, everything is free.
Exactly.
The bus transportation.
Ayun ang nakakamiss. Yung transportation, free
Yes,
transportation.
totoo yan.
Anyway, maraming salamat ulit, Michael, for joining us here in the studio. And right now, kung meron akong gustong itanong na lang na huli, what is your message to all the aspiring artists na gusto nilang ma-achieve yung katulad ng naabot mo? And if I'm not mistaken, you're self-taught, di ba? As an artist. So, I'm sure marami sa atin na nag-iisip ngayon na paano ko ba mapapaganda ang aking obra? Paano ba ako makikilala as an artist? And I want to be recognized and have that kind of opportunity, the same manner or similar opportunities that have been given to Michael.
Siguro ang masasuggest ko lang sa kanila na lakas lang ng loob talaga. Wala naman sa pangit o maganda yan eh. Nasa ako pa paano mo express yung ginagawa mo. Discipline na rin siguro as an artist na pag-igihan yung lahat ng ginagawa. Ayun ang lagi ko sinasabi, lahat pag-igihan ang trabaho. Maliit man ito o malaking proyekto, dapat give your best talaga na kung saan mare-recognize kanila. Kasi hindi lang naman isang tao, pag once nagandahan ang isang kliyente mo, word by mouth na yan, lahat na yung makakaalam. Ganun ang nangyari sa akin. So talagang kahit maliit yung mga project, ginagandahan ko talaga hanggang kumakalat na sa mga, dito pa naman yung mga Qatari, yung mga Arab, once na nagandahan sila, mag-i-spread yan sa kaibigan tsaka sa mag-anak.
Yes.
Hanggang sa lumaki na yung, kumbaga nasasakop na, alam mo yun, na kilala ka na nila. Then, always join sa mga competition. Huwag kang mahiya kasi doon lalabas talaga yung kung anong meron ka eh. Yung mabubus mo talaga yung yung talent mo. At the same time, sa mga ganyan, may mga makikilala ka diyang mga matataas na tao na kung saan pwede kang hatakin pataas din. Connections.
Yes.
So, ayun ang ginagawa ko kaya nag-join ako ng mga international exhibition. Then namimit ko nga yung mga ministry doon. At same, kaya medyo lumaki din yung lumawak ang mga connection ko rin dahil through them. Biro mo from ministry, napunta ng SC, napunta sa Qatar Theater. Alam mo yung connected eh. Kaya naliloko yung iba. Paano mo nakukuha? Sabi ko, hindi ko kinuha. Nire-refer lang nila ako. So, paano ka na-refer? Kasi ginagalingan ko.
Yes.
Right.
Hindi pwedeng gagawa lang ako na tingin kong okay na yon. So, kahit Basta give your best talaga. Ayun talaga ang numero uno.
And siguro based dun sa mga conversations natin today and even in the past, no, what I can see is that you were someone who really had this passion, but at the same time, you never gave up and you waited for that particular moment to be able to be recognized. Kasi hindi agad-agad maibibigay sa'yo yan. You waited for some time. It took you how many years here in Qatar for you to be able to really have this big break. And for all those years or decades na nga, kung sabihin natin, you haven't given up on your passion. You continue doing what you love doing. And doon na talagang napansin over time yung capacity mo as an artist. And I'm sure na lahat ng mga nakikinig sa atin or mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, if you would have that same kind of patience then, dedication and hard work with what you love to do, I'm sure that you'll get there in time. Diba?
Yes, that's
Hindi
right.
lahat nagiging instant. So,
Walang instant.
yes, talagang dadating yung moment for you to shine.
That's right. And kasi nga, real success doesn't come from shortcuts.
Yes.
So really have to go through battles, struggles, and then you realize because of your patience and determination, andito na pala ako. Right?
Yes.
So
That's
just
right. May
continue.
mga struggles talaga na
Yes, that's right.
hindi mo na mamalayan pero nagmo-move ka pa rin.
That's correct.
Alam mo yun.
Yes, and definitely a lot of people will be there in your journey. Katulad ng mga friends mo ngayon na nakikinig, nag-message sa akin ngayon. Sina Mon Sarmiento nakikinig.
Hi, Sarmiento
And yes, congratulations now again to you on your success. And your friends are just so proud of
Let
you.
me just say hi din kay Sir Clint Ocfemea na nakikinig sa atin ngayon.
Yeah.
Hi,
TLC
Vic.
family and Phil Expat family.
At since nasimulan mo na, mag-thank you ka na at magpa-shoutout sa mga pwede nating
Shout out sa mga
dyan.
friends, TLC family, Qatar Living, Phil Expat, saan pa ba? Sarmiento family, lahat ng friends. Tsaka syempre sa family ko sa Pilipinas.
Alright.
Ingat kayo palagi.
Alright, maraming salamat ulit, Mr. Michael.
Salamat din, of
Thank you
course.
so much, sir.
Lagi kayo nandyan.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Conjusta, and we wish you more successes in the future. And on behalf of Kabayan Radio, of the management, we would just like to congratulate you once again on this huge achievement, on this success, and all the best. Lalo na ngayon, 2023, more things to come ahead of you.
And again, sir, it was so nice talking to you and,
Thank
learn
you.
these things about patience and determination, mga kabayan.
Right, exactly. And once again, that is our artist for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, Mr. Michael Conjusta. Palakpakan naman natin.
Palakpakan natin.
Inyo din. Salamat.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much for joining us. And partner, meron ka bang gustong sabihin sa mga listeners natin bago tayo magpaalam sa kanila ng tuluyan?
And of course, hindi lang ito ang magiging huli na magfe-feature tayo ng mga artist or yung mga naging representative natin ng FIFA. Actually, as a matter of fact, next Usapang Kabayan episode, we still have more for you guys. So if I were you, for you to be updated to the current happenings here in Doha, and of course, dito mismo sa Kabayan Radio, please do follow or like our Facebook page and Instagram at Kabayan943.
Yes, exactly. So for tonight ay mag-wrap up muna tayo ng ating programa. This is going to be a series featuring people who have been part of the games. Abangan po ninyo yung mga next episodes namin. And sa ngayon, I do hope you have a wonderful evening. Again, my name is Kenzo.
And of course, this is Ate Girl, RJ Andy.
Of Usapang Kabayan, only here on your Kabayan Radio
94.3.
Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Bibigyang linaw ang mga usaping nagbibigay ng interes sa mga kababayan. Sasagutin ang mga katanungan tungkol sa mga isyong may kinalaman sa mga overseas Filipinos. Magbibigay ng mga impormasyon at kaalaman para sa mga mamamayan. Ito ang Usapang Kabayan! Usapang Kabayan! Sabayang mapapakinggan sa radyo at mapapanood live online. Dito lang sa Kabayan Radio 94.3 FM.
Our current time is 8:27.
Time check is brought to you by Daiso Japan. Most product from 7 Qatari Riyals. Now open